dreaming reality as this world falls. Who will you call? Friend or foe? How's everybody doing? Being well, I hope. I dream perpetually. My name is Joseph, and welcome for a moment with me, with God, and a dream. So much to talk about. I'm seeing that yellow. The stream health alive says yellow. I don't know why. Had somebody watching. Now they're not. Maybe it's because my stream health. Oh, it's green now. That's a good thing. So, I hope you're all well. As the world falls. I don't know what planet you're on. I think it's the same one I am on. And the world is not being well. If you can't see that this is the state of affairs, then you are in denial. You're in denial. Hope you're all listening to the music. If you know anything about me, there's an intelligence, and it's reaching out to you, everyone, trying to communicate with whatever thought is, consciousness, being aware, being alive. Something a lot of people don't seem to care about these days. Being alive. Good now. Wanted to say that. Needed to say that. Just popped into my mind. Good now. You can say good day. You can say good night. I say good now. So the music. I have a pause moment here. I have to keep my ear on that. Okay, I see my mistake. The music. The music, I think, is good for you, even if you don't recognize that there is something tapping on your mind, trying to get your attention via the music. And mind you, that's just one way. The ways are endless. Communication is endless. The music. I'm very connected with the music. I hear, I see the message. I am reminded perpetually. I've moved beyond trying to share that with others, convince others that it's happening, because I realize that it's happening for me. It could be happening for you, but that's up to you. All I can do is put a message out there, a thought, an idea. Now, I could easily just toss it all to the wayside and talk about reality, right? Because what I'm talking about has no bearing on reality. The music is speaking to me. So, reality. Let's talk about reality right now. Who are you going to call? Because right now, I'm lost. Not because I don't understand. I completely understand what's taking place all around me, all around you. And there seems to be no place for me within it. I'm on my own. So are you. That seems to be what the people of the world, because I'm seeing this happening all around the world. People want it. Why? Have you lost your mind? I'm just saying, just asking a simple question. You're more than welcome to respond, to reply to the question I'm asking. Have you lost your mind? For me, listening to the music doesn't seem so crazy. On this hand, got the music. On this hand, I'm on my own. 'Cause you're not going to be there. Well, who am I supposed to call you? You know what I'm talking about. This whole police. It's absolutely out of control. I mean, you ever watch the movie Idiocracy? Idiocracy. If you haven't, I highly recommend giving it a view. Because as each day goes by since viewing that film, been quite a few years, and I continue to rewatch it. It's a documentary about society just growing dumber and dumber. Hell, we got movies Dumber and Dumber, and you laugh. No, I think it was programming at this stage in the game, getting your mind ready for the future, for now, right now, where the decisions that are being formulated in the minds of many make no sense. They make no sense. Who are you gonna call? I understand why there are so many police officers quitting, choosing not to come back to work. You people are absolutely nuts. If this is what you want, society, then this is what you'll get. Don't call us. We got the message. We love life just as much as any other person in this situation we all seem to find ourselves in. I'm not saying there's not problems. There's problems with every aspect of society. Bad apples. They need to be dealt with accordingly, with sense, logic, compassion, and understanding. All of which are sadly lacking at this moment in time. Oh my, oh my. So yeah, I understand why a lot of police officers are choosing to have a career change. My only words to those officers are, I hope that you're preparing, because you get it. You see what's coming. You see what's happening. And you got to protect you, because nobody else is coming. That's where we're at. This point in time, this point in history. No one's coming. Not that's going to be able to help you, to make a change, to make a difference in the outcome. Nope. Those days are fading. Welcome to the new world order, if you will. And you know what? I like to look at everything with discernment. And so I say, what the hell is the problem with government? Because I'm seeing things happen that I know how you deal with them, but they're not being done. To appease the Tinkerbells. Male and female, I don't care. All of you all. Sensitive. save a tree while you were just another one of those people out there frantic to buy rolls and rolls of toilet paper. So yeah, I encourage every police officer out there right now to really reevaluate their place. Not out of ill will at all, but out of concerns for their safety in the coming days. Because what's happening isn't going away. Nobody's doing anything about it. What, Seattle? Free love? Summer of free love? Taking over police station with sites to expand? You ever hear of tough love? I subscribe to tough love. Everybody's becoming a baby. You can't say anything. You can't think anything. Goodbye, Aunt Jemima. Uncle Ben, no more. And it just goes on and on and on. It's endless. I'm intelligent enough to get beyond that point where I realize that is endless. It'll never end. There'll never be unity. Because that is a divide that makes no sense, that has been created. I mean, those products, I've never ever, well, I don't use them exclusively, but I have used them throughout my 53 years of existence in this situation. And not a once did I ever feel like I was participating in anything that had to do with racism or prejudice at all. I always thought of good thoughts. I like the syrup. The syrup tastes good. Mrs. Butterworth, Aunt Jemima. Looking at them, I thought, in my mind, so do they. So do they. And you know what? That's all. That was the extent of any thoughts that brewed in my mind over the 53 years that I have been in this situation where I am now, where I'm asking myself, why? Because I see the end of a bizarre game that's being played. I see the end, because it goes nowhere. It's an endless. It's endless. Even, just take for a moment the richest of the rich, the elitist of the elitist, only because of the money, wealth they have. Smarts has nothing to do, intelligence has nothing to do with how much money, wealth you have. That aside, take those people, and they have implemented their plan of world domination to change the world, a new world order, and they have succeeded. They did it. Do you think that would be it? That's the end of everything, because now there's this perfect world order, this new world order, and it's perfect. it would just be the same thing again within that whole new community of minds. They begin to find division amongst themselves, just like we're doing right now. And they would divide. They would say, well, you can't do that. You can't say that anymore. And the other person would say the obvious, well, who are you? Who are you to tell me? You want to know how I know? Because we're going through it right now. Doesn't take a rocket scientist. I'm witness to it. Real time. Now. All life matters. I understand that Black Lives Matter. I would never, ever in all of eternity comprehend, want, need to comprehend a thought that says other. I have no reason. Unless I'm being accosted, which is what's happening right now in the world. There is this tension that's building, and it's intentional. It's by design. The media is leading the way. I listen to the music. I'm listening to the music right now. I have music playing on this stream. It's looping over and over, but it's there. I find so much more when it comes to answers when I listen with the music. I don't listen to the music, I listen with the music. God, let me kind of shift. I mean, I could go on and on about the whole everyone's gone nuts and cite why. It's but I'd rather talk about other things, share hope, a dream. This intelligence that's using the music, one means, again, it's in everything that you do. Every aspect of your life is influenced by this intelligence. And you gotta think beyond a person. I've been saying that for some time now, that you can't put expectations on ET. And when you start thinking of beings and people, you fill your mind with expectations. Who are they? You ask yourself, who are they? And then you think, well, I wonder what they look like. And then you're off. I mean, your mind goes instantly to work and starts trying to imagine. I mean, that's just natural. But I think that this intelligence, you have to let go of expectations. In a way, you have to let go of you, who you are, a human, because this is so much more. How can you ever hope to experience whatever more is if you are clinging to what was? The two are at opposite ends, so to speak. They're at the farthest distance from each other. If they were 2 points on a world, on a sphere. It's hard. Reality. What is reality? That's like the biggest question. It's been my big question for my entire life. From as young as a adolescent boy, just a few years old, my mind began to question, what is reality? What is this? And who says so? Who says so? I mean, that's an easy question to answer. Society tells me. The rules tell me. Commandments tell me. But yet, I don't feel like I have the answer I'm searching for. I'm no disrespect to any search for that answer. What is this? What is reality? But all of the answers that I have been presented with, that have come out of humanity's time in this realm, I don't feel I have the answer. Which makes sense. It's not like I feel like I failed. It makes sense that all the answers that have been presented to me, that I have taken my time to explore, still leave me reaching for something more. If any of them had been the answer, then the world would know. The world would know. Okay. Undeniable. It's undeniable. So for me, they're all attempts, which I admire. They all have their part to play. All life matters. All. I can't put my mind in any other mindset than that. The moment I do, I lose. Game's over. There's no point in playing, because that's not what this is all about. This is all about unity, coming together. Black, white, brown, yellow, purple, green, yellow. Should not be an issue. It's only an issue if you choose to make it. To focus and give your time and energy to make it so. That's how everything happens. I mean, I'm not seeing, say, wizards walking around with their staves and saying incantations that manifest things that leave you saying, wow. I'm not seeing that. Just like take E.T. I'm not seeing E.T. landing on anybody's lawn, knocking on anybody's door. And I don't ever expect to. That's a human want, with no regard for the other side and their say. I think it's a little bit more than that. It's like breathing, taking a fish and telling the fish, okay, I've explained this all to you. I hope you understand, but I'm going to take you out of the water because there is air, oxygen, the same thing you're getting in the water that you need is in the air. Without the water, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't happen. It's the same thing with E.T. You have these expectations that they're just going to be a part of this world. Reality, the physical, time, space, it's all an illusion. It's all in your head. It's all in your mind. Without your mind, none of it exists. I think that's pretty much fact. If my mind is removed somehow, then nothing exists. Nothing. So my mind is dependent on what we call the external world, the universe around. I am going to keep on sharing this message that I'm sharing. That we are not alone. You are not alone. That the world is ending. It is. It's never going to be the way it was. No, it's not. You want to know why? Because you have no say. You have no say in the matter. Somebody else is calling the shots. And it isn't you. We're all being like cattle being herded. We're not being herded to the plains where we can graze for what must be in a cow's mind an eternity of fields to graze upon. This is all about control and some bizarre notion in somebody's mind, because it ain't mine. I'm not the one thinking up this BS. Yeah, I'll say it. It's BS. It really stinks. And right now, I'm in a world where that odor, that distinct odor, you know that odor. You can really, I can, because I can't speak for you. I can only speak for me. I am seeing people's true colors. And that smell, it just reinforces. Because the words that are coming out their mouth are foul. I hope you're listening to the music. I hope you are focused on an open mind. Me, I have a very open mind. It's not always easy because I feel because I have allowed my mind to think beyond the closed parameters that we are force-fed and confined in. I see so much more. I could never stop looking. I could never stop looking. And the longer I look, the more I see, the more I realize that you and I are being manipulated. And I as I say that, I don't necessarily say that it is by design, in that people are knowingly making these decisions. Some may, but I think there are plenty out there who just have a sick, twisted way of going about their day, and the way they think of you and me and everybody and life in general. And they just don't care. And it's just easy for them to become a participant in whatever you want to call that, the system. This is all coming to a close. It really, I don't feel like I have to defend that. I mean, I could switch gears and start playing videos on YouTube of all the crap that's going on right now, all the chaos, the insanity. Like the latest one, oh my. The guy is asleep in the Wendy's parking lot. First of all, when I first watched and became aware of that whole next phase and this whatever's going on, and I thought, first of all, what would I have done if I had pulled up behind this individual, just a civilian going to Wendy's, which I never would go to a Wendy's. I don't do fast food. But if I were, what would I have done? I probably would have started honking my horn incessantly. I would have become very vocal, like WTF. I would have been happy. Because I got some fool passed out in the drive-thru of a Wendy's because he's drunk. So Wendy's calls the police, because that's what you do. If you've got any sense of intelligence, if you can think, and you have any worth, I'm going to put it that way, because if you can't get this point, I don't think you have any worth. You're absolutely useless. Because any intelligent thinking mind says you call the police, and the police come, and they did that. I didn't see a thing wrong with what happened with the police approaching this individual, having the interaction, trying to figure out what's going on. Why is somebody passed out in a Wendy's parking lot drive-thru? And at the point, it's clear the man's been drinking, and those officers chose to arrest the man, which was not illegal. That's the law. And then it's on. And then to listen to the prosecutor talking about the stun guns. What an a-hole. Sorry. I'm just going to say it as it is. I ain't trying to look for excuses. It is what it is. Because this individual only days, weeks, not months, not years, acknowledges that stun guns can kill. They can. Now he's saying they don't. Like I said, you an a-hole, bro. I wouldn't trust you for because I'm calling it like as it is. I mean, based on what I'm hearing coming out of your mouth, and let me be fair, because you do not stand alone. I could turn a whole stream into that. Let's go down through each and everybody. Because I'm coming to the point where I'm beginning to feel that it is everybody. You, him, her, them, us, all of us are guilty in one way or another. There is not a single innocent soul. All life matters. Simply does. And it's so easy to say all life matters. You cover all the bases. If I say anything other than all, then I am the one who has put the wall up. I become the one, the aggressor. I see putting up that wall as an aggressive act, because the other side is innocent. We're just getting started. What's happening? You are a witness. You are a witness to it. The end. The end of this. You know, I wanna wake up and stand up and speak up for all you people out there who love this life. Are you? Be well. And smile. That's the best thing anyone can do. That act. Thanks for watching.